everyone, and welcome to Barossa Valley Crafts. Is it too early for Christmas cards? I don't think so. I love making Christmas cards. Today we're going to make this. So this is a Christmas card made with die cuts of snowflakes. So I've cut about 20 snowflakes. You can do more if you like, if you want. Depends on how much you want to build it up, but you will see that as we go along. I don't think you can actually see all the shine on that. I've cut these out on cardstock with double-sided adhesive on it and then dunked them in glitter, but I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. So I will tell you what we need and then we will get started. So the base card is 12 inches by 6 inches or 30.5 by 15.2 centimetres. Fold it in half so that you've got a 6-inch square card base. The matte layer, now I've done this in holographic foil. You can do it in whatever you like. So that is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 or 14.5 centimetres square. And the next layer I've actually embossed. So I've done a dry embossing with snowflakes on that. So I hope you can see that. We've got a bit of a shadow on there from my light. It's a very dull day, so I'm not getting much light through the window, but anyway. So this one is 5.5 inches square or 14 centimetres. So cut that out and then pop it through an embossing folder if you want to have it embossed like that. And I've got a die cut circle, so I've just used 2 dies. Doesn't matter that it's not really even because you're not going to see it anyway. But that is a 4.5 inch diameters or 10.5 centimetres. And then I have cut out 20 snowflakes like this. So what we'll do is you've got your normal cards, just plain white cardstock. I did another tutorial using jack paper or double-sided adhesive. So I've put a sheet of that over some card and then I have die cut out the snowflakes. Then I've bought a lot of glitter because I love glitter, and I put it into a pot like this because it was easier. So peeling off the backing tape from your die cut, you don't have to use snowflakes, you can use flowers, you can do it from anything you like. And then sticky side down, we're going to cover it in the glitter, give it a good press, and then just rub it on and it'll then stick to the adhesive. Just pop this out of the way before I spill it everywhere. And having it in a container like that keeps it contained too. So now we've covered that in glitter. I don't know, oh there we go, there's a bit of a shine on it there. Okay, so I've done that 20 times. So now I've got all these. Okay, now we're going to put it all together. So we have our base card. Now when you're using mirror card, if you use glue on the back of it, when it dries, if you put your glue in a zigzag position, you will see that through the card. In this particular card, it's not that critical because you're not going to see a lot of it. But if you're using that as a main piece, you're best to use double-sided sticky tape because that will avoid that. So I've already taped it earlier. So I'll just peel one off, line it up into the centre, and press it down and peel the rest off. It's very good tape, this one. It's this red backed one. It's sticky and it's like once you put it down it's stuck. So you need to make sure it's pretty good and right where you want it. Now for the next layer, again, because we're using mirror stock, cardstock, it's non-porous. So if you put glue, if you were to stick this on with glue, when it dries, it will just peel off. So again, you need double-sided tape when you're putting things onto mirror card, or some call it foil card. So we'll take the top part off, pop it into place. There we go. And then we'll remove the rest of the tape. Many times I have used this tape and not lined it up properly, and it's just ruined it because it just sticks so well. Okay, so that's that done. Then I've got some little foam adhesive squares here. So I've attached those to the back of the circle because we're going to pop that on there to lift the snowflakes off the card. So I'll remove the backing paper on those. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not, and I've just cut my nails, so I've got to get used to the shorter nails. Anyway, okay, so we just get all those off. Oops, doesn't want to come off. It's got it. Alrighty, then we're going to put that in about the centre of the top card. Now the messy part starts. So using glue, I'm actually going to use my 450 glue because it's really good on glittered card, because quite often the glittered card is hard to stick. So we're just going to pop a bit of glue in the centre and pop it into place. So we'll do top, bottom, side and side to start with. Hey, lots of glue. Probably don't need as much as I'm using actually, but we'll just go with it. You end up with very sticky fingers by the time you're finished. You might have another glue that's in a finer, like one of these, it's got a fine tip on it. If you've got one of those to use, it's great. So, okay, I'll just put on there. Now this is going to take a little while to do, so I'll try and do it as quickly as I can. Hopefully you've all had a good Easter. Okay, so there, one more and that'll be the first layer done. So now, when we put the next layer into place, so with the next layer, we'll do those off the side of those. So where the spaces are between those, we'll go with the next layer. I think I might have even cut out more than I need, but that's all right. You can always use them, or you can put them aside for another project. See how we go. Because I love glitter. I'm a bowerbird. I love anything that shines. I tend to use too much glitter sometimes. I could have done this earlier, but then you wouldn't have seen how I'm doing it. So that's why it's going to take a bit longer. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So that's what it looks like with 16. So it's pretty good coverage. Then I've still got some more here, so we'll go a few more. Now I'm going to put a bow down the bottom, so I'll build up with the others just around the top half. Oops. Like I say, you're going to end up with glue everywhere. It's all over my fingers along with the glitter now. You can, I guess, use a glitter cardstock if you wanted to, but glitter cardstock can actually blunten the cutting dies. But if you're not doing a huge amount, then it's probably an easier option if you don't have the double-sided adhesive sheets or the glitter that you want to do it. So it's another way to do it if you wanted to. Okay, so that will do. So there we go. Now, in another tutorial I have done, I did a brief one on the bow maker, and that's where I've made this bow. It was using the bow maker, so you can always look that one up to see how I did those. And we're just going to pop that down the bottom. And you can add a sentiment to it if you like. I tend to not add sentiments a lot of the time. And then I've got a piece of bling that I'm going to put onto the centre of the bow. Okay, I'll just push that into place for a bit. And that's it. So it's really easy to do. The most time-consuming part is die cutting the pieces that you want to die cut and attaching the glitter to it. But like I say, you don't have to do that. You can use pre-glittered cardstock if you prefer. And that's it. So there's the finished card. I like the mirror card. It gives it a bit more of an effect. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and hit the like button. And if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel so you can be notified by clicking on that little bell when I do more tutorials. And please come and join me on my Facebook page, Barossa Valley Crafts. And you can show us there your creations that you've made from seeing the tutorials, or offer any advice, hints, tips, help to any new people as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed that, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye.